Right, everyone. So Bully Ray revealed what he liked about John Cena's promo. He said this, I love that line because it's true, and John realizes that. Everything that Cody is doing, John has done before him. Uber babyface, shaking hands, kissing babies, being very personable, up close with the fans, yada yada. Doing all of the media, being the first one to the building and the last one to leave, being very interactive with everything that is going on with the company, taking an interest and being invested in your merchandise. You realize that if I ever want to get to the top of this company, this is the playbook I need to follow. So what he's referring to is, the line about that John Cena had that basically Cody was, basically copying him in a way, that type of thing. And that's one of the things I'm loving about all of this is that it's perfect because there's a level of truth on both sides of what are being said. Meaning, Cena's heel turn and what he's supposedly mad about, you may think it's stupid and you may think it's wrong, but it's not true, right? I mean, fans did get sick and tired of John Cena. There's no question about it, and they didn't get sick and tired of him in a bad way, I should say. They, you know, they basically did it in a way of like, okay, this guy's so on top right now that we're just, everyone hates the person on top, then they fall a little bit and then they love him again. That's just how it goes. And so you can understand that, and his attacks on Cody about being super clean and, being just your typical perfect baby face, just like John Cena was for all those years. Yeah, like that's true. How many times have we said it on this channel where that to me was one of my favorite parts of the Kevin Owens Cody Rhodes, feud they had was that you saw a little bit of a different side, right? It was a Cody that was much more like pissed off and much more authentic than the one that you usually get, which is just like this kind of perfect guy, which look for the company, that's perfect. I'm not like knocking it, but it's true. And so that's, I think, something that's really driving this narrative is there's a little bit of truth here. It's believable. And that's why the fans hate it so much, which is phenomenal. So thank you all for watching and we'll see you next time.